Hey guys, Zachary L. Walters here, CEO and founder of Zach Walters Weather. I'm going to kind of explain to you guys how a weather forecast is developed and how we can make it look so good when we put it on our website as well as social media. This is just going to take a couple minutes. So for this video, this is a test only. This is not real life. We use MapHub Beta. MapHub Beta's website is in the link to the video attached below. MapHub and I have teamed up to provide more accurate forecasts, of course. This is the United States of America. So basically what I'm going to do here is just for practice and practice only. I'm going to do today's thunderstorm outlook. This is not real. This is not happening as you watch this video. This is only a test. So to accurately put a weather forecast model out and make it look really, really good, the first thing we have to do is we have to set the boundaries. So where is the isolated threat and how wide is it? So we'll take a polygon here, and basically what I would do is I would just click and click and click, and the polygon actually starts, as you can tell, starts to build itself up. Of course, this is not real. I'm just completely clicking. So basically, we want to set the outside of our boundary on our isolated threat to make it match up just like that. So what we would do is the first thing we would switch it to green because this is only an isolated threat. It's not that high. Green is our color to go to, and as the title, we would put isolated risk. Now that completes that. That's the isolated risk. Obviously, the more severe storms are going to be within this green boundary. Anywhere within this green line is where the more severe storms would be in this case. So first thing we would do is then we would go to the possible weather threat. Of course, that's going to be inside the green somewhat. It would probably take up a little bit of a section of the isolated risk. And the difference, if you don't know the difference between isolated and possible, isolated is a thunderstorm here and there, nothing too severe. Possible is you could see a tornado to drop a significant thunderstorm or two with a possible tornado or two. That's what possible and risk means. So that would go right in the center of the isolated threat area, as you can tell there. Pretty simple, pretty basic. And then finally, we would highlight the highest areas for severe thunderstorms and tornado activity, and that would be within the possible threat, and that would be our likely risk. So basically, likely is you're going to see a couple tornadoes, you're going to see some damaging winds, you're going to see a couple tornadoes. It is very likely that you will get a storm anywhere within this red area. Now, every now and then, it's very uncommon, but every now and then, we do get a significant risk. And what that means is that the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center has placed out a threat that's saying, hey, there is going to be tornadoes, and they are going to be large, and they are going to be deadly. In that case, it would definitely be within the high risk area, and it would be labeled significant risk. And that would be a color purple. And that does happen every now and then. It has happened before in the past. And that's what it would look like right there. And then with our weather models, they're very unique. Places like the Storm Prediction Center do not have interactive storm prediction models. They don't have models that you can actually zoom in and see the cities. So for example, if you lived in the significant risk, you could zoom in and you can actually see the towns and the cities within this significant risk. So Columbia, Warrensburg, Sedalia, Jefferson City, all these in Missouri, the capital of Missouri right there. This is all included. And then Kansas City just on the outside in the likely risk. You can actually zoom in and get an idea, and then you can see roadways. So I-70 eastbound going into Columbia, That's a pretty significant stretch of roadway that could see a couple large tornadoes. And that is basically it. I mean, it's that simple. Of course, we do hours and hours of forecasting, hours and hours of man work to actually accurately put out these models. This, of course, is not real. This is just something I drew up. But this is exactly what it would look like after we plotted it together and put it in. And then we put it on the website. And on the website, I will show you. On the website, you can actually go under and see it on the website. So you can actually click on it, zoom in, and physically see those models on the website. And of course, they would also get posted to social media so everybody knew. But that's the basics of creating a thunderstorm outlook with Zach Walters Weather. I'm Zachary Walters. Thank you guys, and talk to you soon.